What's going on, guys? This is the Magic Part here, bringing you another ORAS WiFi battle. This one against the Dionysus, I don't know how to say it. And we're just going to start the battle right now, because it's exactly 3 times as long as the Sceptile sweep. And, yeah, because it's really solid. You see, this is going to be a bulky Rotom. You have Fairthorn, Aromatisse, I don't know, Sableye, too many things, just too many things. So, I'm gonna go into Gastrodon knowing that I can wall that thing out for days upon days, as Fairthorn will come out. I actually do predict the Fairthorn to come out, as I switch right back out into Altaria. And I know I want Mega Sceptile for this, because I don't really need Mega Altaria for much, you know. Things can just toxic it and wear it down. So here, I did predict the Fairthorn to come in, so I do go into Altaria to Flamethrower. He just goes to the Gyro Ball. If I had Mega Evolved, that would have done a lot more, or not a lot more, because I would have gotten a defense buff, but oh well. As Aromatisse comes in, this thing kind of threatens me out. Yeah, I did misclick there. That's what. Oh wait, no. Did I misclick? I'm not sure. I don't understand what I did there. So, anyway, I go back into Gastrodon. Yeah. I mean, Gastrodon and Arcanine were my 2 saving graces in this battle. They were the only they're the only reason I had any chance in this game. So I predicted him to switch, but I didn't think he'd go back into Fairthorn. But I did go for the Toxic just to get any of his 4 walls that could get hit by it. Because he has Rotom, and the Rotom is not offensive, it is definitely defensive. He has a Rotom, the Fairthorn can't get hit by the Toxic, and then he has a Mega Pinsir, but that's not bulky, and then he has Porygon 2, Aromatisse, and Sableye. Like, that's too much bulk for me. Alright, I'm gonna switch in Miss Magic's predicting the Char Attack. That works out just fine, but I realize I can't really do much to this thing. I am going to go for the Calm Mind, because I feel like he can't do much to me either. I mean, if he goes for a Toxic, so be it, but I can keep getting boosts up if I need to. So at this point, he does go for the Toxic, and he does land it, which is a shame, because even with a frail Mana's Mismagius, you know, still having it on a timer against something that can't really hit it is pretty annoying, because the one time that Mismagius is gonna live a little longer is when it has Toxic on it. So he's gonna bring, the avatar was a she, so I'm guessing it's a she. She's gonna bring in the Aromatisse here. Tease, I don't know how to say it. Shadow Ball's gonna do a hefty amount, but I can tell this thing's specially defensive by judging how much damage that did. So yeah, that's really bad. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball though again. Trying to get a crit, trying to get a special defense drop. I don't get it. I know the wish is coming, but I couldn't really do anything about it. I mean, I just had to wish for a crit. I mean, I could go for Thunder Wave and try to Parahax him out, but we all know that wouldn't happen. And, you know, if he got through the paralyzation, instead of me going for Shadow Ball to take him down to the red, that would just be a waste of time. So, at this point, I'm going to switch out, go into Comet, because I do think the Protect is coming, or the Porygon 2. He does bring out the Porygon 2, which is toxic, but it will get the wish to get back up to full, which is incredibly annoying. He's gonna trace the Chlorophyll, but I don't have any Sun users, so yeah. Getting this thing toxic was really good. I only had 1 Pokemon on my team that could use toxic, and that was Gastrodon, so I definitely need to keep Gastrodon around. He goes into Fairthorn at this point, and I believe I go for the substitute, as I do. Not much reason. I mean, right when I clicked substitute, I knew he was switching into Fairthorn, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I just decided to switch, because I didn't want to. I know it's wasting like a quarter of my health, but I didn't want to waste more of my health by going for Double Edge. It's kind of a wasted. It's kind of counterproductive. So he actually did he? Yeah, he switches out into Sableye when I switch out into Arcanine. I'm not sure if he predicted that, but that's what happened. Here I just go for the Will-O-Wisp. I do miss, as he knocks off my leftovers, which is really annoying. He gets a crit too, so that turn literally cannot go any worse. Well, unless he had like Earthquake, but he can't even get that. So yeah, let me check something. Okay, I just wanted to check how many turns we were into the battle. So I will-o-wisp the Rotom, trying to get that Sableye, but obviously it doesn't work. I knew Porygon 2 didn't want to come in either, though, so I know I was safe with that one. Will-o-wisp was going to come off onto Gastrodon, which is fine with me. As long as it's not toxic, that's actually good, because now I can't get toxic, which is nice, and I do have Recover, so that's a thing. As he will switch out now. He does have Rotom, or I don't know, he does have Sableye in the back there, and that's what comes out. I went for the Toxic again, because I expected him to go out in a Ferrothorn. Like, now, looking back at it, I'm not sure why I went for Toxic, because Rotom was burned, but I knew he was switching out, but, like, I think right now, like, thinking about it right now, like, I thought he might go for, like Ferrothorn. I thought he would have switched into Ferrothorn, but he tossed me. I can't go for Recover, which really stinks, but it's fine. Getting these walls on Toxic is amazing. The only one I need to get on the timer now is Aromatisse. That's the one I'm gunning for with the Toxic. But Ferrothorn I can't Toxic, so there's no reason to do that. So he traces my Sticky Hold. Yes, it's Sticky Hold, not Water Absorb. Don't judge, please. Just so I can always have my leftovers, or Rindo Berry, but it's usually leftovers, but it's okay. So anyway, the poison's there. I'm gonna get the close combat off. Do a hefty amount. I know this thing's not gonna take me out with a Tri-Attack, even with the special defense drop. I'm confident in Arcanine's abilities to take a hit, and he surprisingly just goes for Charge Beam, gets the special attack raise, but you're not gonna live another you're not living another close combat, or at least I thought at the moment. So he's gonna switch. I'm guessing predicting the that attack. I believe I did go for it. I don't know. No, I just went for the Morning Sun. Yeah, right. All right, now I know. Yeah, I went for the Morning Sun because I did predict the Sableye, but I didn't want to go for the Flare Blitz because I felt like if I took too much recoil, then I would be dangerously low. I didn't really want that, so I wanted to heal first and then Flamethrower, that's what I did, and it does a very good amount, considering all things. But yeah, he does have the Rocky Helmet though. Knockoff's gonna come off, just barely brings me below half, which is great for me. I know he can recover here, but I'm not scared about that. He actually just switches, because I believe Flare Blitz was gonna kill him even if he went for recover, so here I do go for the Morning Sun, because even though I'm still at -1 defense, see that's why the knockoff did so much damage, was because I was at -1, so yeah. At this point, Pinsir's gonna come in. He's like, all right, that's it, whatever, because he knows I have to switch. He knows I have to switch. So, his best play was probably just to Volt Switch there, just to make sure I was switching. But because if I had gone for like a Flare Blitz there, that thing would be done. But even with no attack investment, I'm pretty sure it was gonna die anyway. At this point, I just decided to sack off my Mismagius, as there's nothing I can do. If he goes for Swords Dance, great, I can Thunder Wave it, but he actually does go for the Swords Dance, which is greedy on his end. I know I can, kind of do something about that. I can Thunder Wave him, and at this point he can't do anything about it. You're just paralyzed, and now he has to go for Quick Attack. The only thing is, if he sets up another Swords Dance, he can be doing some good damage. So I'm going to Thunderbolt. I get a lot of damage off on this thing, as he does, in fact, set up another Swords Dance. This was really greedy on his end, because if he got fully paralyzed this turn, Mismagius would just take him down, and that's his one offensive bond gone. But luckily for him, he does get the outspeed with the Quick Attack, does not get fully paralyzed, and takes out my Mismagius. Now, yeah, Arcanine comes out, which is my one counter to this thing. If I didn't have Arcanine at this point, I would have to beg for fully paralyzations. He was at -3, or he was at +3 there, because he had gone for 2 Swords Dances, and then, so I'm gonna Flare Blitz, just hitting something hard. I know that Rotom doesn't want to come in to 2 of those, so, yeah, down goes Sableye to that one, and now he has his one offensive mon is crippled, and it's really low on health, so it's not going to be doing too much more as long as I deal with it, you know, appropriately. But he will go into Rotom. That was his best play. He goes for the freaking rest, which was really annoying, but he got rid of his burn. But at least he wasn't at, like, lower health. He does have a Chesto Berry as well, so that's just not good. Not a good time. At this point, though, I know what I have to do. The Sableye is gone. He can't Will-O-Wisp my Mega Sceptile. So, Rotom does switch out into this thing. At this point, I can let my Gastrodon go down if I want, because I don't really need it for much anymore, as long as I get Sceptile in at the appropriate time. I just went for the Toxic there, just in case. You know, I knew that the thing had rest, but I was hoping that Aromatisse would come in, to be honest. To be blatantly honest. But here we'll go for the Recover. I believe I went for the Recover as well. Yeah, it's just back and forth, though. Here, let me check. You're not gonna... I need to move this. Okay. If this video... Wait, I'm not sure how much time we have left. But I'll inform you guys if the video stops abruptly. Yeah, because this is... I don't have as much time as I would like to, you know, record the whole thing. I'm gonna recover again because, I mean... Porygon 2, that's the thing, like, Rotom burnt me, like, really early on, so he can't toxic me, and that's the biggest thing, like, you can't toxic me. So I'm gonna go for the Scald. I do manage to get the burn, which is hilariously awesome. It's really weird, but it's hilariously awesome. And at this point, I kind of thought he'd go for the Leech Seed. So, he doesn't have leftovers either, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what he has. I guess he has Rocky Helmet. I'm just going to stay in and go for the Scald. I don't believe it took him out, but took him out. I don't believe it takes him out there, as he does set up the Leech Seed, but at this point, he's dead to another Scald. I should have gone for Ice Beam there. Ice Beam would have taken him out because it was neutral, because of the grass typing, but next turn, like, I don't even have the Ice Beam. Because, you know, he's lower. I can just Scald again. If he wants to switch, you know, so be it. But I do go for the Scald, and it will take out Fairthorn. I mean, jeez. What was the MVP in this match? I feel like if I didn't have Arcanine, then the Pinsir would have swept me. But who knows? Like, he could have gotten fully paralyzed. I mean, like, definitely the two walls on my team helped out. He goes for Aromatherapy as Aromatisse comes in. Tease comes in. I don't know. As I'm just gonna go for the Scald and hope to take this thing out. And I believe, yeah, that's dead. So that was huge. That was really huge. Getting rid of Sableye was really good. That thing wasn't as much of a threat as the other walls, like Porygon 2 and Aromatisse and Rotom, but you know, it was still important getting rid of Sableye. Here he goes into Mega Pinsir. I'm sorry, I'm just like zoning out and talking about weird things during the battle. So he goes into Pinsir, takes him out with Quick Attack, or no, it was Frustration, sorry. Not Return, but Frustration, that's interesting. I'm going to get the Intimidate off. This is the one thing that I need for Pinsir. I don't need anything else. I can just wall that thing out for days. In comes Rotom. I'm going to switch. I'm going to pull the double, predicting him to go into that. I'm going to go into my Mega Sceptile. At this point, I am free to Mega Evolve. He can't really do anything about it. So, he will switch out. I don't think he knows I'm physical yet, so he's just going to go right back out into Porygon 2, expecting to live, or maybe not live the hit, but basically just sacking it off so that he can get a free switch into Mega Pinsir. But that's not happening. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve here, and at this point, his team is crippled. He can't do much to my Sceptile. I set up one Swords Dance, and that's basically GG, because his Mega Pinsir can kill me, but I still have an answer for Mega Pinsir in Arcanine, so that's all that needs to happen. Here he goes for Tri-Attack, hoping for the hacks, but you're gonna see he does not get any hacks, luckily. Even if he did, I think I still would have, you know, killed the Dragon Claw. I just went for Dragon Claw because, you know, in case he went into Pinsir. If he had froze me with Tri-Attack, I think he would have been able to recover, and basically this game would be a lot longer. Here he pulls a double with Mega Pinsir. I'm not exactly sure why. I didn't need Mega Sceptile anymore. I just went for the Dragon Claw. I should have gone for the Leaf Blade just in case he did do that. He did pull the double, which he did, but it doesn't matter because I just could take him out anyway. No Scarf on that thing, so at this point all he has left is Mega Pinsir, and it can Quick Attack, but I have things for this, and the things are going to come through, so Quick Attack is going to take me out, which is kind of, you know, I wanted Mega Sceptile to finish up the game, but, I mean, I don't know. I feel like every play I made in this battle was crucial. If I had messed up once, then it would have just been way longer, but Altaria will live the frustration just barely. I wanted Altaria to finish the game as well. Once Sceptile went down, I'm just like, whatever. Altaria, like, only came in on, like, the first few turns, so thank you guys for watching. I did kind of, you know, talk about weird things. Like, I just talked about how important it was to get rid of the walls, like, 5 times during the battle when it wasn't even relevant, but I don't know. This battle means a lot because I really wanted to win. Oh, yeah, I also had Sawsbuck. So that was a 3-0. I had Arcanine, Sawsbuck, and Altaria left. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button. This battle is really cool because I did, you know, I feel like I earned that victory through all the adversity with the bulk and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.